I am Kim Tracy here with Pam Gockley, Executive Director of the Camel Project. Thanks so much for being with me here today.
Thank you for having me.
So this is really fun. It is April 20th. It is the anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting here in Littleton, Colorado. But equally important, this is a day when a lot of schools, the teachers are actually walking out. That includes here in Denver. I'm not sure about Reading, Pennsylvania, where you are. What's going on out there?
Yeah, they're participating as well here. Absolutely. And it's great to see that it's kind of reversing roles. The children are kind of teaching the adults the lesson that you do have to get involved and make social change. And social change is messy and it's timely, but it's required. And this is how we get, a lot of the, women had the right to vote because how many women were thrown in jail, beaten, and killed, So hopefully we don't go that route, but social change is messy, and I believe it's really kind of cool, and that the students are teaching the adults.
How does this tie in with your message for the Camel Project?
Well, the Camel Project's first initiative is Stop Bullying, I Care. And, this all comes down from all the studies we've done and all the statistics and all the articles that bullying is kind of the gateway behavior to all the other things. So we have found that from suicide to depression to abuse to criminality, all this is based on this gateway behavior called bullying. And bullying is a perceived imbalance of power, and it's a repetition. It's more than just, joking around, hitting the two boys hitting each other and then walking away friends. That's not bullying. Bullying is really a much deeper issue and a much deeper symptom of something else that's going on. So it's not just the locker room talk or the school playground, which I found out that you don't even have recess anymore. But people my age range will know what the schoolyard bullying, and then it's a little bit, and then it's gone. This has become a much more sinister, a much more targeted, and a much more refined way of people just hurting each other, and it's all under the idea of bullying. And I'm really concerned that the society is not taking it as serious. So concerned that we launched the Camel Project to take on this initiative, because I believe this is one of the biggest things affecting both our students, which doesn't go away when you graduate from high school. It continues into college. It continues into the workplace. So, I think it's just a gateway behavior that the initiative started between 5th and 12th grades, and doing more research, they want a program for first graders. So, wow, not expected. So we're actually in the development for a 1st to 5th grade or 4th grade level.
Right. And you had mentioned before we started recording today that a 4-year-old child posted a YouTube video about being bullied. And of all organizations to respond, it was the New York Yankees.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was 4th grade.
Fourth grade. Okay.
She was 4th grade, but on her YouTube video, she said it started in 1st.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, so she was a 4th grader now, but it started in 1st grade, and she was reaching out for help to help and solve the bullying issue. And then the New York Yankees responded saying they're standing up against bullying and that they're going to help her solve this problem. So I'm not sure exactly what they were going to do, but it was a really great outpouring of support for her. Kind of hinting around that she was going to be a special guest at one of the Yankee ball games, which was really kind of cool.
Really cool. What is your message to parents and members of the community as you have recently launched your GoFundMe campaign? Yes. The website is thecamelproject.org. What is your message to the community to start getting people, engaged in solving this?
Well, and first of all, we have to admit there's a problem. We can't just say it's kids being kids, boys being boys. It's gone much deeper than that. And all the research and all the surveying we're doing, all the kids are saying the teachers don't see it.
Mm.
So are they not seeing it, or are they not recognizing it?
Mm-hmm.
So I recently got seen an application to become a part-time substitute teacher, and you had to take four courses on sexual abuse, not one on how to identify bullying.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a systematic institutional issue.
Mm-hmm.
And until the community or the parents or the business leaders or the community leaders really stand up and really take this seriously, I think this is one of the best, easiest, quickest ways to help the community grow. And this is not a Pam Gockley problem. This is not a them problem. This is an us problem. Mm-hmm. So we have to do this together. We have to solve it together. The companies have to dedicate funds to making sure financially a bullying committee can exist. Mm-hmm. There has to be inspired people. There has to be people who are dedicated to taking on this issue. And the really one of the projects that the Camel Project does, it gives you the actual structure on how to do this. So if you bring the Camel Project in, we will work with the schools, we will work with the parents, and we will work with the community to, first of all, create a committee. But then we actually have designed it that the students are the ones who are driving this, because the students know what's going on in the school. Mm-hmm. They just do not have the structure, or they are not empowered with the ability to solve it. So I was speaking to a 14-year-old boy, and his mother was there, and he proceeded to tell me where in the school there's a blind spot. And I'm like, what do you mean a blind spot? So apparently they have cameras all throughout the school, and there's a spot in the school in one of the hallways where there's no cameras. So whenever they do something, or they want to do something, they go to this blind spot. Well, after I picked his mother up off the floor, I said to her, these kids know what's going on. And I said to the boy, I said, we need help. You need to help us understand what's going on. So we need to allow you to communicate with us. We need to make that possible. That's the bridge the Camel Project brings to a school, brings to a community. So they know what's going on. The teachers don't ask. The parents don't ask. And these kids are really, really having a rough time in their schools because nobody's connecting the two. Mm-hmm. So I made him a promise. I said, if you tell me what's going on, I will do my best to get the attention of your school and your community to help solve this issue, because unfortunately the problem is too large for children to handle and to solve. But if they have a program, they can follow it. Just like the kids who are walking out of school. Mm-hmm. That was a program that they can get behind and follow mm-hmm. and support. And that's mm-hmm. what the Camel Project does. It brings that structure, and it helps throughout the year to be a support system. We check in every month or every other week, whatever they need, to make sure the program isn't becoming a joke. Because that's what every kid I talk to, I said, do you have a bullying program? Yeah, and it sucks. It doesn't work. So the schools are like, doing something, but my concern is not being effective. And that's being confirmed every kid I talk to. So.
Perfect. If you would like to learn more about the Camel Project, please go to thecamelproject.org. And if you have any questions at all, contact Pam or myself. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And isn't it great saying the word camel?
Isn't
that just fun?
It is.
Great. Thank you.